block we're going to use for this quilt is called Shaded 9 Patch, and it was a little pattern for the block that was shared by our quilt guild many years ago. And about 11 years ago, in 2011, I wrote down instructions for how to make the block and how to put it into a quilt. And so these you can download in the description below the video. And if you're having trouble finding that, because it doesn't say anywhere that it's a description, click up above, that link up above, and it'll take you there and show you how to get there. So download the instructions, and it tells you how to make the quilt, how much fabric you need for this size. And in here I've added a border. There's not a border on the sample that you saw at the beginning. And it shows you how to cut squares, because it's squares and half square triangles. And the half square triangles are made larger, and you trim them down. But you can use other methods to make your half square triangles, such as 4 at a time, 8 at a time. I use the AccuQuilt, and these are from the 6-inch cube. This is die number 1, and it's the 3-inch finished square. And this is die number 3, and it's the 3-inch finished half square triangle. So I use this for the half square triangles and this one for the squares. So you can use those. Now if you go to the next page, just go through the pattern first. Again, it tells you how to do the block, and I'll go through that in just a minute. And here's a picture of the pieces. It's a 9-patch block, and you're going to use light and dark fabrics. And here's one layout, here's a different layout. Essentially, the block is a giant half square triangle. So anything you could put together with half square triangles, you can use that same design for your quilt. And then here are 4 more designs. Some are shown with the border and some aren't. 4 more designs, and then the last page, I talk about borders and bindings. I like to, if I can, cut my bindings, or cut my borders and also bindings at the same time, using a length of fabric. I like to cut my borders all in one piece, and this tells you how to buy your yardage and how to cut it. And this way you get 4 strips for borders and 4 strips for bindings out of the same fabric. All right. So what you need for one block is 3 dark squares, 3 light squares, and 3 half square triangles that have a light side and a dark side. And the key to this block is to make sure you have a really good contrast between your lights and your darks. If you mix medium colored fabrics in here, you might not get the design that you like. So what you're going to do is lay these out. I start with the half square triangles, and they're going to go along the diagonal like this. And then here's the dark side, so we're going to put these on the dark side, fill them in here, and fill them in here. And then you just sew these pieces together to get your block. You sew them in rows first. So now we're going to sew the rows together. Now you can press your seams any direction you want, or you can press them open however you like. And that's it. That's how easy the block is to make. And there are 48 blocks in this quilt, and you can put a border, or you don't have to put a border. You can make more to make it bigger. So don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for watching.